Google. Shut up. Okay, so it is currently 6:16. I woke up a bit late because I went to bed a bit late last night, so yeah. Okay. Carpe diem, let's go. Make your bed, guys. First task of the day complete. Yay. Actually make your bed, because like, best thing that I've ever started implementing, make your bed. If you make your bed and you have like a shit day and you come home and like you see your bed's made, then like at the end of the day you'll have like a sense of accomplishment. So important, make your bed. Number one thing, drives the day. First task today, workout. I find that like in the morning, I'm too dumb to do any work, so I might just go and run around. Okay, workout today. It's gonna be normal Wednesday stuff. I just like stretch, do a bit of light warm up, and then more plyometric stuff outside, probably a bit of band work. My life's actually like really boring. Like I don't actually do anything. And I said, rolling all day, somewhere we can feel. I'll be in my head, know what you're thinking. Fuck. Need you. Don't you let it go. I'm wild. If you don't listen to Taylor Swift while you're working out, like, what are you doing? What else are you gonna be listening to? You know what I mean? No, but like literally, Galali, how do you make your video so interesting? Okay, I'm awake now. So yeah, it's currently 8:30. Oh, it's kind of late already. Okay, it's currently 8:30. I have some work I wanted to do this morning, and I'm going to probably plan out the rest of the day. So I start school a bit later today, probably get there like 10:50-ish. So that gives me like 2 hours. 2 hours I can basically go through my past exams, biology, HSC. That's in like less than a week. How crazy is that? And like I'm not prepared, like, but like who actually cares that much? I'd rather just like get it over and done and not have to do biology ever again. Like I have all my module booklets like to my left and they are going in the bin. But yeah, so I've done 2 exams. I need to go through the content that I need to work on from those exams. So that's probably what I'll do for the first 50. I need to also get physics homework done this morning as well. And then I think that should be me done before school. And then I can probably just read or do something if I have extra time. And like, no, I'm sorry, I know I sound like a Nick, but like, this is what my life is, so. Okay, so morning, done, work done. I did biology. I just basically had to look over the kidneys, had to look over the eyes, had to look over some technologies, and other than that, it was pretty chill. I did a bit of this 2015 paper that was like adjusted for the new syllabus, so got that done. And then physics homework, I did my 7-marker question, and then I did finish off the worksheet. So other than that, productive morning. Now it's time to pack and go to school. It's currently 10:36, so we have like 20 minutes. iPad. From the universe to the atom. Pencil case. Journal dash diary dash planner dash talking shit about people, but like not really because I don't really do that. Laptop. Film camera. I actually love this thing, but it's so expensive. Like I need to go get another roll because I've already used one up in 2 weeks. I think I would like plan to use another 2 rolls this term. Hopefully, because of the phone ban, we get some good ass looking film photos back. But yeah, expensive. So I might just like tone it down a bit. But I actually like the phone ban because like I feel like everyone has gotten more social and like it's better because like all the positive effects of reduced screen time. And the thing is we don't actually need it and we just get distracted, especially at school as well. And so I think at school it's better and it just like allows you to focus more. But I guess also we're in year 12, so what we actually do actually matters. Like if I was in like year 9 and then they ban phones, I'd be like, fuck off. But yeah, so let's go to school. Alright, I need to take a nap. Every day when I get home from school, I'm always so dead. And I have to do work for the next like couple of hours. So I always take like a 30-minute nap. And I feel like if I go over like an hour, like I might sleep for like 40 minutes, but if I go over like an hour, I'll actually fall asleep and it won't be good. So yeah, 30 minutes, alarm, let's go. Okay, we're awake again. I had my 30-minute nap. It's currently 5:08 p.m. So yes, I had my nap and then I kind of just stayed in bed on my phone for a bit, which I know is unproductive, but it's 20 minutes, I don't care. Now back onto some work. I think what I'm trying to do now is just like when I get home from school, I'm gonna try and finish all of my homework first within like 2 hours, and then that will give me time to like take a break and then do what I actually have to do, which right now is probably work on biology. Excited. And so yeah, I actually like enjoy doing the work. I feel like I was actually having this conversation with someone today, which was like, I feel like a lot of our lives are kind of just empty. Like, and we kind of just have to like fill it with stuff. That's like kind of our same shared idea of what we're feeling. It's just that like every day there's kind of this like base level of happiness, right? And like you always get like surges of happiness or you get little drops of happiness, but it's usually maintained quite level. And I feel like especially when you're not doing something meaningful, this base level becomes a sort of empty feeling. And so I feel like that's what I kind of enjoy from school, is just trying to find those meaningful things to do. And like I think the difference between all of us is just what we find meaningful. So I know like this year I was just like thinking maybe I should prioritize, you know, the more social aspect, like the more meaningful social aspects of life than just focusing on work. Because I feel like especially at the like end of last year, past mid courses for like final exam, for prelims, I just felt everything like work was just a little bit too overstimulating, and so like that almost caused a lot of the close social relationships I had to kind of be left behind a little bit. And so I think for me it's just, yeah, if I can try and balance it better. And I think the first step in doing that is just making sure that I can get this work done so that I have enough time to talk to like other people. Then I think we're going to be better for this year than we were last year. But for now, homework. I have some physics homework, so I have to finish this worksheet, and then I'm probably going to, after I finish this worksheet, just take some notes on what we did today, which was Thomson's charge mass ratio experiment. So I think we're just going to take some notes on that, and then I also have some software notes that I just want to consolidate, because I think for all my other subjects, I quite understand what's going on in class. However, software, I kind of just been taking the notes and haven't really been listening. So I'm just going to consolidate that knowledge. And then legal, I just have to finish some notes on categories of crime. And then I think that should bring me up to about 2 hours. I can probably take a break, maybe do some reading, go outside, take a walk or something, physical activity. And then I'll be back to do some biology, which is probably just keep working on another paper. See, I don't even know for biology, because like I feel confident in that I know all the content, but also not confident that I know all the content to like a high enough extent. Like I could probably answer most questions, just not to the detail that they want me to answer to. Like, especially if we're talking like certain examples or certain specific definitions, I might not be able to get. And so I don't even know how I'm going to work on that. I'm thinking it'll just be what I'm doing now, which is just like do past papers, highlight the areas which I want to improve on, and then just try and revise those areas. But there's so much, and I think my weakness right now is that revising part, because once I mark it, my straight instinct will be, okay, let's just do another past paper, and it's not actually going over and consolidating content that I need to work on. So I think that's probably a main priority, but there's also so much of that like I want little bits of extra detail that's hard to like get in my brain. But I think that's an issue for me in 2 hours. So yeah, let's just finish my homework first. Cool. Okay, I ended up getting physics homework done. I ended up getting most of my homework done. I didn't get illegal homework done, but I can do that tomorrow morning. It's kind of easy. For like the last bit, I just kind of want to just like have a chat, because like I feel like me studying every day is just kind of like boring. So let's just talk. And like I was thinking about like how we're so lucky to like be at, like, because I was just on a call with someone, and I was thinking like how lucky we are to actually be surrounded by people that are like had common goals and common interests, and it's like they're also equally as driven and intelligent as, you know, we aspire to be. And so it's like everything's so positive. And I think one of like the biggest lessons I get from my conversations every day with people is just the fact that like you can say things without the stigmatization of you know, being scared that what you're saying is wrong. Because I think if you can build those connections where you can have conversations and have deep conversations where you're not afraid to say the wrong thing, and all you're doing is a pursuit of truth and pursuit of virtuous and genuine conversation, then I think the more things you get wrong and then learn from, the more productive and smart and intelligent you'll become. And so I think I was just thinking on how grateful I am to be in such an environment where every conversation I have at school is productive and insightful, and you get to learn all these different perspectives of similar people, similar mindsets on the same issues. And I think that's so deep. I was just like thinking about topics like current affairs. It's so good to get other people's opinions so you can become more educated in today's world. And I think talking to people about it really helps like critical analysis of situations, and like making sure that your opinions are well-founded, well-educated, and that you can have these more productive, more meaningful discussions. And I was also thinking like I know I'm doing this, and it's like I'm like a type of person who like doesn't easily get like embarrassed or like get like I'm confident, you know. So I will put stuff out to like help try and inspire. I think that's one of the big things is just like we have so much platform that we can use to help inspire. And I know that even for me, I don't want to paint the picture that like I'm always like okay. Like I feel like a lot of like I think I go through mental health problems a lot, and I think it's important to not only show that I can, you know, be productive, but like I also have moments when it's a lot. And like there's sometimes I don't get the best results. There's sometimes that I don't do that well in tests. And like I think just accepting that and then using the platform to show that even though that is the case, just keep striving and keep, you know, inspiring others. You're gonna build a better future, for sure. So I think that's just like a big thing that I emphasize on. And so yeah, basically that's like why I'm doing this. Is like, even if like for me personally, I've always been driven, right? I've always wanted to get good results. However, in saying that, and in saying what I've posted before, it's like this image I created of myself, I don't want to put that image out that I don't, you know, suffer from mental health. I don't, you know, do bad in exam, because I do. And like I think I said before, it's like I think I've said in the past that I don't like burn out or something, but like I feel like for sure past like last term I definitely burnt out, and I definitely didn't do as well in exams as I wanted to do. And I think it's so important to recognize that and then still continue trying to influence people, trying to inspire people, and then create a better future. I think that's the main goal I have in, you know, using my platforms. And so I'd encourage like other people as well, just like take that step, be confident. What's the worst that could happen? You know, like there's truly good people in the world, and people, if people put you down for you genuinely trying to inspire, genuinely trying to make the world a better place, then like they're below you for a reason. And so I think, yeah, big message you want to send is just like try and do things that are inspirational, like show people that you're genuine and you care. And I think that's a big message that should be sent out more, is that you should use your platforms to try and help others. And yeah, and like even on that note, it's like I don't think that just because we're a selective high school, everything should be focused on, you know, HSC subjects. What's your ATOC and blah, blah, blah. It's because we've been exposed to critical analysis of situations much more and to a much deeper extent, I believe, than like other people from other schools that don't have the resources that we do. And so I think that also is a big factor in contributing to, you know, building deeper communication, deeper conversations about the world at large, and how, you know, we can reduce stigmas, what negative points in the world are, what positive points in the world are, how can we make the world a better place. I think that should be the main goal of everyone, right? Is to make the future a better place. And so I think for sure I'm just grateful that these connections we have around us are so genuine and so intelligent and, you know, high value. You know what I was thinking about the other day, right? It's like how we have to grow up in a world where there's always someone better than you. So like I was reading something, it was like if you live in a big city and you're like talented in a speciality, say you're a chef, right? There's gonna be 20 other chefs that are better than you in that city. And it's like, well, if you can't be the best at something, because like think about how if you lived in a small rural town, you'd always have a place, you know, you'd always be, I don't know, the best singer, the best runner, the best something, and you'd always have your thing that you could do and stand out in that town. But like, if you're thinking about our world today, especially like connected with social media, like everyone's so connected, and then there's always like, I saw this great analogy, was like, even if you're like the Prime Minister of Australia, there's always someone who's going to be the President of the United States. And it's like, in this sort of world where there's always people to like compare yourself against, I think that stigmatism of, you know, trying to be the best should be taken away. And I think, like, I don't know, even just like standardized testing, like the way schools do it now, it's kind of difficult to always not look at yourself in the light of having to compete with others. And I think I've suffered from that as well. It's just like thinking of that, but truly just comparing yourself to yourself the day before instead of comparing yourself to someone else today. And like, you never know what other people are going through. Like, I know that it's easy to say, but like, you could be jealous of someone or envious of someone, and like, you don't know what they're going through. You could see someone driving like a fancy car, but then like, you don't know if they, you know, have mental health problems or something like that. So it's like, you don't really know. And so I think the truest most meaningful way to live life is just try and improve on yourself. Try and improve on yourself yesterday. I know it's cliche, I know it's easy to say, but genuinely, like, even subconsciously, if you're trying to compete with other people, I think it's important just to take that step back, take that thought, in that you don't know what they're going through. You don't know what hardships they might be going through to get what you envy. And so I think even like the human brain, like, if you, a lot of it, like, you are jealous on one single dimension, one single facet, and you're not taking into consideration the uniqueness of everyone's life. And I think that's a big thing. It's just like, if you can really even just like inherently try and focus on bettering yourself instead of comparing to others, then the whole world will be a better place anyways. And then that way you can create uniqueness. That way you can like separate yourself from the crowd. And then that, like, even in saying wanting to stand out, like, that's how you're going to stand out, is by trying to work on yourself instead of comparing yourself to others, like on single dimensions at least. And so it's, yeah. Other than that, like, I don't know if I have that much else to talk about, but today's been a good day. Like, today's been rather productive, and I've definitely just, like, I've talked to people I missed, and so yeah. I'm probably gonna get to bed, but yeah. I hope this video is, like, interesting, and, like, surely, like, just, like, tell me, like, what you want to see from this, because obviously my life is kind of not that interesting. Like, honestly, every day is probably just go home and try and better myself. And so I definitely want to, like, I want to live a little this year, you know, but I also don't want to get in the way of my, like, goals for later in life. So that's going to uni, getting a good degree, and getting the degree I want. And so I think, I don't know, I'm just kind of lost right now, and I'm trying. I feel like everybody's trying, and so just keep trying, you know. Like, every day's a challenge, and we all go through every day, and just try and be better, and good things will come.